Hello and welcome to another video. Sorry if my nose sounds a little stuffy, you guys. I'm sneezing like crazy. I just had to pick a bunch of stickers off my dog, and because I don't know what he did, but he rolled in a stair bush or something, and he had 20 stickers on him, and I pulled them off with my hands, and he was like, I don't want the stickers off, because it hurts, because he has really long hair, but I had to pull them off. I couldn't just cut them off because it would have been I would have had to shave his head. He would have looked ridiculous. But yeah, so I guess I'm actually allergic to dogs, and so I had all his dinner on my hands, I guess, and then it was in the air, and so I was sneezing a lot. But enough about that. You guys don't give a shit about my allergies. You're here for the art. So today we're doing a redraw, but it's just a sketch, you guys. I was looking through my old Procreate what's it called, library, because for lots of reasons, but primarily I was like, I don't know what to draw. I want to draw a redraw. So I was looking through my old Procreate library, my gallery or whatever, and I had way too many posts on there. Honestly, I'm about to delete all of them because it's kind of pissed me off, and my thing has been lagging really bad, but I've been wanting to delete them. But yeah, I was just looking through, and I saw this old piece. I'll put it up for you, of this girl. She's eating ramen, and I was like, I guess I'll do that one. It's about 3 or 4 years old at this point. I say that, but I'm like, it might be from 2019. Actually, I'm not sure. If I figure it out, I'll put it on the screen for you guys, and let you know. But yeah, it's pretty old at this point. And honestly, I was like, can I do better than this? I'm like, I'm pretty sure. So I decided that I was gonna sketch it out. And honestly, I've been wanting to try out these new brushes, these Procreate brushes. I've been downloading a lot of Procreate brushes, you guys, just because I've been trying to figure out what kind of style I want to do for my comic, and I've been trying out screen tones and stuff, which you guys will see tomorrow. But yeah, so I got this brush pack from Cole Hairless Cat on Instagram, and his brushes are really cool, you guys. Honestly, I feel like it made my art better. Honestly, when I was working on this sketch, I was like, oh my god, I think this brush is magic. It was a simple grain brush. It's grain brush or something like that. A small grain brush. I can't exactly remember right now, you guys, but I think it's my new favorite pencil to use. I just feel honestly, it's very reactive to pressure, and I've never been good at using pressurized brushes in Procreate. I'm just so heavy-handed, and I was forcing myself to have a lighter hand, or else the brush gets really dark. And also, I just feel if it forces you to do longer strokes, and strokes that are smoother and less jagged and less scratchy. And so I was being forced to do that, and I was like, these shapes are coming out so shapely, and I was like, no wonder his shapes are always so shapely. I love Cole Hairless Cat. His art is so good, you guys. It's so good. If you haven't looked him up on Instagram, you should look him up, because his art is so good, you guys. Yeah, so I was like, obviously I didn't think I was going to draw like him, because of his brushes. Your brushes don't really matter when you're doing stuff. You can figure out how to do anything with any kind of brush, but I was like, I feel it makes it easier to draw on the iPad. I don't know what it is, but I feel the brush actually is forcing me to make sure my hand is not so heavy, and to actually try to make longer strokes and stuff. And I was like, that's actually really weird, but I like it a lot. So I've been using that the past couple of days for artworks and stuff. I'll use it not tomorrow's video, but I use it on Thursday's video also. So I've been having a lot of fun with it. Like I said, it might be my new favorite pencil. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun. And so I just used it to draw this picture of a girl. And honestly, just because the way I like the sketch, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to do anything for the line art. I was struggling so hard. I added the colors, you guys, and I just could not get the line art down. I was like, I think the pencil kind of fucked me up on that point, because I cannot make the same lines with a line art brush. And so I'm like, fuck, I fucked it up. I don't know what to do. So I was adding color, and I was like, okay, I added the color, and I added the shadows too. And I was like, okay, all that stuff was good, and I just could not get the line art down. So I was like, fuck it, you guys will just see the sketch, and I'll just color it. I'll color it traditionally next week for you guys, because I was like, I cannot do this digitally. It's fucking me up so bad. So yeah, when it came to doing this piece, there was only really 2 things I really wanted to change. First off was her expression. I feel her expression was just a little bit too, I don't know what it is, maybe too, I don't know how to explain it. I look back at it and I'm like, I don't really like that expression. And also, I don't like the hand. I feel I fucked up the hand really bad. So those are the only 2 things I feel I really needed to change. Her haircut's fine, her outfit's fine, and the noodles were okay. I mean, the noodles were not great, but they were okay. So I was like, I need to fix, the hand and the expression. And so I kind of pushed the expression a little bit more. I mean, I don't normally make really sort of kind of out there expressions, and honestly, I could probably push this one a little bit more, really the curve of the bottom half of her eye, like really push that a little bit more. But overall, I'm like pretty satisfied with the expression. And the hand's okay. I think it's better than the last one I did, but it's still not great. If I'm being honest, you guys, it's still not the best hand I've ever drawn. But just drawing someone holding chopsticks is really hard. And honestly, it's just so hard. And also just drawing chopsticks is really hard because they're like wider at the bottom, but they're not really. They're a little bit wider at the bottom, but I always draw them like super wide at the bottom, which is like not accurate at all. I don't know why I do that, but I did my best here, you guys. And then in the original photo, you could see like the bowl of ramen, and the way that I sketched this out, you cannot see the bowl of ramen anymore, you guys. I mean, I could have shrank her down, but I was like, I don't want to, so I didn't. And also the noodles are like way thicker now, so it's less like ramen and more like soba, not soba, like udon. And I like udon, you guys. I love me some udon. I don't know. I think I probably do prefer udon over ramen, just personally, but yeah. So we're coming up on the end of the video, you guys. I didn't realize this one was so short, and then I just rambled about udon at the end. But I do plan on coloring this next week, so look forward to that. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me. I'll go ahead and see you in the next one. Bye!